come with me as I make my first ever wig. Here you can see me using crazy colour to get that nice vibrant pink. So here you can see the blank canvas that we started on with the blonde hair topper and blonde extensions. Now I really needed to make sure that I evenly distribute the colour throughout the strands of hair so I get the most even result. Here you can see me emulsify the colour through the hair just to make sure that all the hair is covered with colour. Now we move on to colouring the extensions themselves. Now I need to make sure that there is no blonde on any of the extensions so that when I sew the extensions onto the wig, we're not seeing any strands of blonde. So I needed to make sure that I colour the wefts as well. And again, just making sure that we get all the colour through the hair, because if we miss any strands of hair and we get any blonde pieces coming through, on the camera or for the hair show, they're going to be really easy to see and it just won't make the final look be as perfect as we want it to be. So I found that when making the wig, I needed a guide to work to, so I decided to draw lines onto the wig so I have a guide to constantly work towards so that I know that the wefts are not skewing off either side, they're going to be even on both sides. So when it came to finishing off the section that I was working on, I needed to make sure that it was nice and tight. So what I've done is I've wrapped the string around 3 times and pulled it nice and tight. This way I can ensure that I'm not going to run into any issues when the model's moving the hair around with anything becoming loose. Now to save you a bit of time, I've just sped this up for you. Okay, so here I'm using the Cloud9 straighteners. I'm using them on 100-degree heat because as these are extensions, yes, they are real hair, but because of the way we coloured them, I don't want to have too high of a heat so that we lose the colour out of the hair. So you can see already from using some heat on the hair, you can see how the hair's reacting. So if we were to use too much heat on the hair, what this would do is strip the colour out, and in front of camera you'd really be able to see this. So just before the show starts, this is Tom, the amazing photographer, so I won't hate on him too much for getting in the way of our clips. And then this is Sam. He does pretty cool hand dryer pictures if you want to check him out. Here's the show, I hope you enjoy it.
wanna spend the whole night with you. I don't wanna think about you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. It was for tonight. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
So here we got to present our looks. Now, what we're going through here is the whole method of how I came to the final look of creating the wig, colouring the wig, explaining how the way I cut the wig. So I didn't want to put any internal lengths through any layers because the lengths were all sitting at the same length. So technically it had an internal length through there. And here I got to describe in a bit more detail to one of the owners of the salon, Johnny, how the products that I use in the hair, how I didn't want it to weigh it down, and the movement that I could create, and how I wanted the pictures to have that little bit of like a windswept feel. This show was really cool because you have a team of about 9 people working together all on the same theme, and it was really nice to collaborate with all these people and really create some cool individualistic looks. So this is why we can't hate on Tom too much, because the pictures that he got are just amazing. And now we're back at the flat. Here's some of my favourite pictures Tom took. Remember, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.